Todd never complains, right?
Right.
Right. That's why we always give him a couple of minutes to complain about something.
You're quasi-evil. You're semi-evil. You're the margarine of evil. You're the Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough.
Hey, look, he can't always be happy. It's time for Todd's Daily Complaint.
Zach, you ever worked in retail?
I can't say that I have.
I have, and if there's one thing you learn in retail, it is that the customer is
Always right.
always right.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that drive-thru worked the same way, but it doesn't. Stopped this morning to get us something to drink at a local establishment, fast food establishment.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that drink, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. It was like, I think total for my food and drink, it was like $5.18. Okay?
Okay.
Paid with $6. I get the change back. Now, first complaint. If you've ever worked in any place where you give money back to people, you give money, then receipt. You don't put the change on top of the receipt and try to shimmy it all out in one handoff.
Oh, that happens all the time.
And it's poor form is what it is.
Yeah, I don't even want the receipt.
Me neither. Because you know what happens? The change drops. And when you're in a drive-thru,
why does the change drop? Why is that any different than
the
putting it on top of cash?
If the handoff isn't clean, you don't put it on top of cash either. You do change, then cash.
Oh.
The handoff isn't clean, you drop the change, right?
Yeah, I guess. I've never thought of it that way.
The woman working the drive-thru this morning, poor handoff. It was on her. I had the right arm up. I came through. She did not put the ball in the midsection like she was supposed to do. It was a poor change handoff. And 3/4 fell between my car and the drive-thru window.
Okay.
Now, first off, my fat ass ain't getting out there anyway if I wanted to. Second off, even if I could get out there, it was her bad on the handoff. You replace the change with 75 more cents, and you go out at your earliest leisure, and you go pick up the change because you screwed it up because the customer is
always right.
Except in this case. I don't know how many times some change is dropped, and never once has someone said, let me replace that for you. That was my bad. When 90% of the time, it's a poor handoff from them.
So, you got out?
No, of course I didn't. I just left 75 cents there. I'm too fat to get out there. Why does that surprise you? I think...
No, stop.
I think this is a scheme.
No.
That these people are dropping quarters and they go out and they put them in their pockets.
It's not a scheme.
Yes, it's a scheme.
It's a 75-cent stealing scheme. There will not be any getting rich quick. Sorry.
One man's rich is another man's poor. And these people are getting rich. They're adding to what they're making, which is not enough, I should say. By dropping quarters.
Oh, it's not enough, but you want them to give you more money.
I want them to give me correct change.
I have a tough time lending this time to you, this precious airtime that we spend so valuably, right? I mean, we're always on the ball, right? We're always talking about important stuff. And then I hand off, I say that tongue in cheek, okay, people? We're not always talking about important stuff, we know. Then I hand off this Todd's Daily Complaint time to you, and you complain about something which you didn't even care enough about to change on your own. You could have picked up, you're complaining about 75 cents that you didn't care enough to pick up. That shouldn't
have to care enough to pick it up because it should be replaced.
And it shouldn't be a complaint if you had the opportunity to make it right yourself out of the goodness of your own heart.
Oh, no. See, there is no goodness in my own heart. I just want things done correctly.
Oh, I know. I can tell.
Now, I have a secondary complaint today because I just saw this on Twitter. Patrick tweets out, today is National Chili Day. Perfect with the weather we're having,
beautiful.
Right?
That's great.
If you're putting beans in chili, it's no longer chili.
Disagree.
Beans ruin chili 100%
Oh,
of the time.
now, you might think they ruin chili, but that doesn't mean
it's not chili.
It doesn't mean it's not chili.
It is not chili if it's got beans in it.
Let's look up chili. Let's look up the Wikipedia version of chili. Because we all know Wikipedia is always right. I bet you they say beans optional. I'm going to go to the top one. All I did was Google chili, and there's nothing on Wikipedia. So I'm going to hit the top one here after Chili's Grill and Bar. I'm going to hit chili recipes. All right, I'm going to click on the very first one I see. It ends up being spicy, slow-cooked chili. 2 pounds ground beef. The second item, 2 16-ounce cans kidney beans rinsed and drained.
Yeah, it's not real chili.
According to allrecipes.com, it is.
You know what? I got news for you. Some people think nachos is real Mexican food, too.
I've got news for you.
And it's not.
Beans in chili is acceptable.
It's not acceptable. It's disgusting, and it's not acceptable.
Well, you're wrong. I mean, you can prefer not to have beans. That's fine. But beans in chili is still chili.
OU Harleyman on Twitter tweets, @Todd on Franchise, it is leisure, not ledger. Didn't say ledger, I said leisure, which is how they pronounce it across the pond. He then says, #bad grammar, in which he misspelled grammar.
Oh, that's
bad.
Bad form there, sir.
I love you. Thanks for listening, but yeah, I had to call you out on that.
Bad form there. Are you done being wrong today? That's about it.
No, I was right.
Wrong on both.
That is your daily complaint here on 107.7 The Franchise.